Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Just reading some viewer comments on the new Acer V Nitro with its 4K screen. I gotta tell you, this 4K screen is amazing. Gary Box writes in, agree in part, currently use the a6000, love it, and thinking of getting the a6300. Of the things you mentioned, I agree about the LCD screen. It cannot be beyond Sony to design a more flexible screen, so why don't they do it? This is in reply to my video, the Sony a6300 and things they should have done but didn't. Battery life isn't as good as Nikon and Canon, but then the batteries are smaller and I carry spares. Battery life really isn't a major issue for me personally. The two things that I think will be the features that this model succeeds or fails on will be the quality of the video. It promises to blow the competition away in this regard, and just how well a mount and Canon lenses work with it via adapters. And just how well a mount, because we're talking about a mount lenses there. Good quality lenses at sensible prices are one weak area for Sony, so the chance to have wider choice would convince them even more to switch. The only disappointment for me, besides the LCD screen, is the lack of touchscreen. Again, I just don't get it. On balance, I think it's a worthy upgrade, but we'll wait to see some real-world tests. The a6000 had average low-light focus ability. In good light, it's excellent. If the a6300 is much better in low light, then it is likely to convince me to get it. So some great comments here, Gary. Of real interest, I really agree with you on the two things that are going to make or break this camera, and that'll be the 4K video. You know, they're promising it's killer 4K, basically is what they're saying, and also the ability to mount other lenses via adapters. That's so you can put A-mount lenses and the Canon lenses via adapters. So if those two things fall through, I think you're right. I think that's going to be a huge part of the success of this camera. I also totally agree about the touchscreen, and also that it'd be full vari-angle. So you're agreeing with me, but that's a huge point for me. So what do you guys think? Do you think Gary's right about the two reasons, or the two reasons why the a6300 is going to fail or succeed? Do you think that the video and the ability to mount these new lenses, or not new lenses, but the A-mount lenses and the Canon lenses via adapters, do you think that's going to be the two things that dictate whether or not this camera is a whopping success or not? Leave some comments below. Let's discuss it. And thanks for your question, Gary. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.